Alright guys, welcome everybody back to my channel. I want to give a special shout out today to Bobby J's Yamaha. It's him right there. Let me double check, make sure I'm recording. Good. So today I had a very special opportunity to demo one of their bikes, and this is the Yamaha Eluder. It's if I remember correctly, it is a 2019 model. Not much has changed from 19 to 17, so it should be pretty much identical. It is a brisk 40 degrees out today, guys, and I'm doing my first ride. Let me adjust my mirrors real quick. Oh, gotta slow down. Whoo! This thing's got torque out the ass. Holy shit. So we're going to start the first ride by doing a little city ride. Here, just commuting through the city. I'm on Menard right now. I'm headed all the way to Tramway. I'm going to head up to the foothills over there in the mountains, take it up some curves and see how she does. So yeah, first impressions, super quiet, super smooth, very, very, very torquey. Makes a whole lot of power. Oh shit, I'm going to have to go get gas. God damn it. Another thing you guys are going to notice today is I'm not riding in my normal gear, my jacket. I was out riding the other day and my zipper got stuck. Well, actually you heard about it in my last video, so I'm not going to repeat it, but so I'm using this sweater today and it's actually keeping me comfortably warm. Not as protected as I want to be, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Alright, got gas, full tank apparently. Let's see how she handles. So you guys are going to notice I'm super awkward as hell on this thing, as I'm not used to riding big cruisers. I ride mainly sport or smaller cruisers. But something like this is new to me. So this is the first impression for me on riding one of these bikes, period. So let's see how she does. I think I'm going to like it though. Hell yeah. So first thing I noticed, the foot controls are super comfortable. They don't make you extend your feet out too far or too far back. Your knees are too bent. So medium height guys, guys between like 5'8" and 6'2" are going to be just fine on this bike. You can see my knees aren't too bent on it. Brake is easy to reach. Front brake is easy to reach. Clutch is nice and smooth. It's hydraulic. It's packed with features. Right now, as you can see, my phone is ringing. I have my phone connected to it, and you can listen to music, and I'll show you how good the stereo is. Okay. Before YouTube decides to copyright ban me, let's see how she does on the freeway. Alright, I already have one complaint, the wind. So they make these with the half windshield. They look kind of sleek and it throws the wind right over your head, but not right over your helmet. So it's hitting me directly right here, up here. So I have a feeling on the freeway it's going to make me baffle my head a lot. So, well, let's hope it doesn't. Mode. Touring mode. We're going to put you in sport mode, baby. Comes with two modes, touring and sport. The differences between them are, in sport mode, the throttle's a little more responsive and it's a sharper response. Whereas touring, it's smoother, it rolls on a lot smoother, so it's meant for like cruising, just chilling, riding long, so you're not too uncomfortable. But sport, something you want to put it in when you're going up and down the canyons, hitting some twisties. Oh, it handles magnificently. Wow. See how she does on the freeway. There we go. Ooh. Alright, I am getting a lot of wind turbulence here in my head. I am not enjoying that too much. It's probably shaking the hell out of the camera. You guys can probably barely hear me, but it rides nice. And she has a 6th gear. So that's something big that they've been introducing into bigger cruisers. I know Kawasaki's Vulcan 1700 has it. They put a 6-gear overdrive for highway cruising. So see here, I'm 2,500 RPM, cruising at 80 miles an hour, and this thing just like nothing. She chugs. Oh boy. Miles an hour like nobody's business. I hate this windshield though. Oh my god. So one thing that I absolutely love about this thing is it's like 40 degrees right now, maybe 50 hot. Like with the windshield, this feels like 30 degrees on my skin right now. But what I absolutely love about these is the amount of fairing coverage. My legs aren't cold, and the only part of my body that's getting any wind is my head and the outside of my arms, and it does not feel terrible at all. You know, riding a Ninja, my Ninja 1000 per se, or riding any other kind of sport bike with minimal fairings that you're more on it than sitting in it, you get affected by the wind a little more, so it might be a little more uncomfortable. But this is the kind of bike you can take year round everywhere. As long as there's no ice or snow on the ground, she's good to go. Woohoo! Lame ass Harley. Just kidding, I can't be a hater. So very smooth taking off. Let's go. And it's quick. It's very easy to ride with one hand, easy to steer, easy to move around. She's not heavy. Feels very light. So the only other bike I ever got to compare this to was the Honda Goldwing. And so the Goldwing is quick. It's got a lot of power, it's super smooth, but it feels bulky. And because of the design of the Eluder, it's a little longer. You got a little more leg room. You can stretch your legs out a little better than you could on the Goldwing. You feel more relaxed. It feels roomier. But it doesn't feel as bulky because of that. Because you're not wrapped in fairing. You're not wrapped in the engine. You don't got stuff right in front of your feet. You know what I mean? And with this thing, everything's just out in the open. You feel free. You don't feel confined. I absolutely love this motorcycle so far. I cannot complain. No need to downshift, just hit the gas. This thing's got plenty of torque to get you in and around these guys. But once again, guys, this windshield is absolutely killing me. I cannot stand it. I really hope you guys can hear me because I can barely hear myself right now. Excuse me. Also, another thing to get used to, for me anyway, I'm used to big inline fours, so very smooth engines, very, they roll smooth, they don't sound, you know, they don't got the pata. They roll on smooth. When you let off the clutch, it's smooth. When you roll on the throttle, it's smooth. And with these, because they have 2 less cylinders, I feel like it feels a little more rough when you try to gas it and it's in a low RPM because it's I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't really explain what what I mean. But it doesn't feel as smooth. But for a cruiser, and I've ridden plenty of others. I've ridden Harley Davidsons and of course Kawasaki. So hey, what are you doing? Let's get going. But of course the Japanese bikes are always super smooth. Bad boy also, as you can see right there, has a GPS. I gotta stop and figure it out, but you can see like what it does is it lets you scroll through the map, so you can just move up and down and pick a destination you want. You don't have to like search for one. You can just plop one down on the map and it'll go there. Howdy buddy. Also, another cool feature, you got the analog speedometer here, so it'll show you the odometer, the miles. It's got the gear indicator, of course, the fuel gauge, and the tach. But here in the corner, it'll also show your speed digitally, so you don't have to keep guessing more or less what you're going. You know exactly how fast you're going right there. Alright guys, so we're here at Eluder Trail. I'm going to try and take it up some twisties, push it as hard as I'm comfortable with, because these are some cold tires on a cold road on a cold day. So we're just going to take it easy up these. She tracks well though. This thing just stays on course. And I guess that's one of the benefits of having a big V-twin under you, is you get that power that you don't have to shift all the time, so you can just power out of a curve. And on top of that, the weight kind of just keeps it right on course. It keeps it planted, so you're not having to worry about correcting too much like this. Boom. She stays right on course. Ooh-wee. Man, my feet are inches off the ground. I'd love to push this thing a little harder, but it's not mine, unfortunately, and I really don't want to pay for a $25,000 bike. This is lovely. Ew, there we go. Oof. One thing I have a hard time getting used to is this thing is very torquey. So any input on the throttle is very well felt. So if you let off, when you get that, you get the jump. So very torquey, and it's probably because I have it in sport mode. Ooh-wee. Alright guys, so we're parked here at the top of the loose trail, and I want to show you guys some of the features this bike has. So you can see we have the audio going on. Here's your home button. It's got a nice little instrument cluster here that lets you flip through everything, but it is also touchscreen, as you can see. And it's not the like iPhones and stuff where you need like an electromagnetic resistance. It's tactile. So you could be wearing gloves, click, done, good to go. So let's press the home button. Let's see if we can press it again. Home. Okay, so here we are at the home, at the very home. You got the GPS, shows you where we're at here at the Sandia Wilderness. You can zoom in and out, as you can see. And let's go back home. So nothing cool there. Home again. So click here to go to your menus. It'll show you like here's function. So in the Venture, the touring model, the one with the top case, has an electronic windshield you can put up and down. It also comes with the excuse me. It also comes with the seat and grip heater. This one unfortunately does not have any of those. I wish it did. It's a little cold today. It's got a comm, so it's got an intercom. You can connect your phone. You can connect your phone and your Bluetooth. I got a Bluetooth on this side. I don't have it connected because I'm only going to be riding it for a little bit, but you can do that. So you can answer it here, and it'll go into your headset. I'm not sure what this is right here, so we're not going to mess with that. It's not too important. Back button. It's got a CB radio, intercom. So right here, pop this little bit. Let's take these gloves off. Oh boy. You can pop this little bad boy out and hook up your headset, and there's one back here for the passenger, and it lets you communicate between passenger and rider and driver. So you don't have to be like beeping over here, and it keeps your individual Bluetooth connected to the phone, to the bike. So it's super convenient, super convenient. Another cool thing too is it's got a pretty secure gas tank. So the gas, it's under here, and what you got to do is you got to have the key in your hand. Oh shit. Or the key in your pocket. Hold this, and this pops open, and it's pretty cool. Flip this, unscrews, screws back on, done. Got some storage here. Here's my phone. It's got a USB connector right here, as you can see. So they're covered by these little plastic plugs and an auxiliary cord, so you can plug in if you got an old school MP3 player you want to use, or you don't want to fuck with Bluetooth. On this side, just some storage. Of course, your two speakers. Well, let's do a walk around. So this is a 2019 Yamaha Eluder. It's based off the 113 platform. It's 113 cubic inches, about 1,859 cc's. Came out of the last one I remember that had it was the Raider. They discontinued it, but they kept the engine, tweaked it a little bit to fit the bike here. So another cool feature about this bike, it comes with, it's keyless. So in order to turn it on, click this down. It'll click, and boom, you're on. And you can put it on accessory as well if you just want to have the radio and stuff on. And then all the way down to the left is your steering lock. Down here has a little 12-volt access port, so you can plug in your charger, put your phone on, whatever you need to do. Of course, you could do it through the USB in there as well. In here, more storage. Another cool feature, one thing I really liked about it, summer months it gets a little warm, so you want a little more air to hit your legs. It's got this little flap right here. I don't know if you can see it, but you can close it as well. No wind. Howdy. How are you today? I'm pretty good, man. Good day to be riding. Pretty neat, man. So now I'm going to take it on the freeway, try out the cruise control, see how she works. Oh, shut up. Alright guys, so I just switched it over to touring mode just to see how different it is, and it is an absolute difference. So I've been riding in the sport mode this whole time, and like I was saying, the throttle response, very instant, very sharp. So now that it's in touring mode, I'm realizing taking off, stop and start is a lot easier, a lot smoother, because you don't have that it's not such a sharp jump in power. I definitely recommend touring mode for day-to-day riding, and sport mode, I recommend you ride however the hell you want, honestly. But I do enjoy touring mode. This is smooth. Now this is smooth. This is the ultimate touring bike, and I can feel it. I'm about to take it here on I-25 here in just a bit. I just want to check out the cruise control, just do a little review on that, see how it goes. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Incredible, amazing. Cruise control works phenomenally. And one of the things I like about cruise control is so you get a lot of right hand fatigue when riding. When you're riding for long distances, just because holding the throttle for a long time, keeping grip on it, it's kind of annoying. But look at that. I can ride with my left hand on the handlebar, rest my right hand for a little bit. Cruise control, if you can get a bike that has it, I highly recommend it. So overall, I want to say my experience on this bike has been absolutely incredible. It rides as smooth as it can be. It's got a heel toe shifter, so it's incredibly easy to shift up and down through the gears. The brake is easy to get to on the right foot. The handle, the front brake is super easy to get to as well. The clutch super soft and smooth. 10 out of 10 in my recommendation. I'd say this is the ultimate touring bike if you're looking for something to travel A to B, country to or coast to coast. Something like this is definitely your style. For the Eluder particularly, the only criticism I have and the only gripe that I have with these style of motorcycles is the windshields that come with them. I was mentioning to a gentleman before that the Venture comes with an adjustable windshield, and on top of that it's about 6 inches tall, like 4 inches taller. So it'll throw that wind right over your head. It'll give you pretty much full wind protection, which is incredible. These little windshields suck, but that's my opinion. Some people like the small windshields. They look good on these type of cruisers. I just think that it should be functional reformed. Other than that, the bike is phenomenal. I recommend it. Only thing you're ever going to need is a windshield, and that's if you don't like it. So to each their own. It's a great bike. I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Definitely thank you. This is my first review. I hope it goes well. It might have been kind of janky because it's the first time I've done this, and it was on a whim. They just said you can ride it, and I didn't really script anything. I wanted to talk about it. I knew plenty about the bike before, but it's just kind of hard to just wow. So I truly hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, share with your friends, and of course subscribe. Hit that motherfucking bell as well. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being there. And yeah, thank you. Until next time.